What is going on, guys? Skoal 72 back with another video. It's been a few days. I know, I'm sorry. Kind of had a rough night Friday night. I fucking lost my phone. Didn't have it all weekend. Got it back this morning. Thank God. Oh man, I was really freaking out about that. But today we are back with another dip review. I got my red shirt on. Got my Huskers hat with a nice red. So we're going to review some Skoal cherry. I know. It's not a good choice. Don't remind me. All the other dips I have, right now I've already reviewed. And I just haven't got a chance to get some new dip. I did want to get some nasal snuff today, though, and do that, but I just couldn't find it at the fucking gas station that I went to today. So I figured maybe I'll try to look tomorrow or something. But if I find it, I do plan on doing a video. So I got about half a can left in there. But fuck it. Just pack us up in this fucking whipper here. My jug of the day, the huge. Look at that though. Look at that thing. It is just fucking beautiful. I love this mud jug. So, on to the review. Here's basically what the can looks like. Obviously, I've told you guys this is like the new Skoal logo. And look inside of the can. Sell by June 11th, 2017. So not bad. Still pretty fresh can, especially for this fruity dip. Usually this is always the stuff that doesn't seem to sell nearly as much or as fast. So it's a pretty good chance I end up getting a dry can, but not this time. I watched a couple other dip reviews this weekend. And, I don't know, it just really made me want to make a video. And I really didn't want to shoot one on my tablet, because the last time I did that, it didn't seem like it turned out quite as good. So I'm really glad I got my phone back. But, yeah, as far as taste goes on this, I don't know, I'm not a real big hater. A lot of people say, oh, it tastes like cough syrup, and that's usually the main thing people say, I guess. But cherry is actually like one of my favorite, well, it is my favorite flavor for, like, anything, it's about anything artificial, I guess, like candy. I love Mountain Dew Code Red. I think this dip tastes pretty damn good, honestly. So yeah, I guess, I don't know, if you're a beginning dipper, and you don't know what to try, I guess you could try this if you're into, like, fruity kind of shit. First can I ever bought was Copenhagen Long Cut. I don't know. I mean, I dipped the whole can, but after that I just kind of, I didn't want, it's not, no, it really is, I didn't want a natural dip again. I kind of just didn't like the taste of natural tobacco, really. And I also wanted to try a lot of new things. So I started, hitting up the cherry, I hit up the berry blend, I hit up the citrus, the apple, the peach, the fucking spearmint, the mint, the wintergreen, the straight, and not even necessarily in that order. But I was just trying a lot of new things, you know, kind of trying to find a really good dip that I enjoyed. I also got to try Skoal Vanilla before that got discontinued, which, if you've never had that, let me tell you, that was, in my personal opinion, that was some good shit. Good shit. Speaking of wintergreen, you guys know, I used to be a huge Skoal Edge fan. And I've actually been kind of thinking about, you know, trying to see if I could, like, find it on, not Amazon, because I looked. The only shit they have on Amazon is, like, that Smoky Mountain and all the shit that pretends to be chew, but it doesn't have any nicotine. It's not even tobacco, really. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to look on Amazon. That's just fucking ridiculous, but yeah, I was thinking about seeing if there was some on eBay, which sounds really weird, but you never know, honestly. I mean, you just never know, I guess. Yeah, God, I really miss that Skoal Edge, even if I could just find one can, no matter how old it was. Oh my God. I did find a video on YouTube, though, last night, I think, and somebody said that if you mixed Skoal Wintergreen, I think, and Copenhagen Wintergreen, it's supposed to make, like, something very, very similar to Skoal Edge. So I thought about trying that, doing that in a video. I was gonna do, what is it? Oh, the Dr. Pepper dip, which is, Grizzly Straight and Skoal Cherry, but I don't have any Grizzly Straight, but I do have Skoal Straight, so I figured, you know, just mix these two, and it'll probably make about the same damn thing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this hasn't been much of a review. I'm kind of off my dip video game since I haven't made one in like 4 days. But yeah, you know, this is the can. Like I said, as far as flavor goes, you know, I really like cherry. This is a pretty decent dip. Like, Skoal is one of those brands, a lot of people just don't like it, but when you want to talk about, like, the cut, Skoal makes a really good long cut. Their fine cut is pretty fine, because I've had, like, the Skoal original wintergreen fine cut. I have had that, and I mean, like, it was good, but I don't like fine cut. I just feel like I have shit all over my mouth all the time. But as far as Skoal's long cut goes, it's a really, really good, like, I don't know, how do I want to say, like, consistent cut. You know, there's not a lot of floaters and shit. You know, it's not like you put a dip in, you spit a couple times, and then you got little pieces going all over. Like, I don't usually have that problem. It's one thing I like about Skoal. It just stays right there. Excuse me. You know, Copenhagen is kind of the same way for me too. It's not a lot of floaters. You know, it's really good flavor. It's just a really good all-around dip. Copenhagen's probably actually my favorite dip. But I have to put Skoal at my number 2, just because I dipped so much of it for so long in high school. Not the first dip I ever bought, but the first dip I ever had. It was Skoal Wintergreen in a pouch, and I thought that was the weirdest thing. You know, I was like, "What the fuck is this, dude? What am I supposed to do with this?" My buddy was like, "Just put it in your lip, and you know, when you gotta spit, just spit it out. You don't have to swallow it if you don't want to, but you can." And I was like, "I'm not gonna swallow that shit." But yeah, I dipped some Skoal Wintergreen pouches for, I don't know, like a few days, out of like 2 or 3 days out of like a whole 1 week during the summer. And when I got back to school that year, I think I was a junior, and I was like, man, you know, I really like that. I'm gonna start dipping. So we had a kid in school who used to buy for like everybody, and I just went up and I was like, hey man, here's like $5. Can you get me a can of dip after school? He was like, yeah, what do you want, you know? And I was like, I don't know, just give me some Copenhagen. I got my first can of Coke Long Cut, and I never looked back, you know. I mean, there was a point in time, because I did definitely smoke consistently for a couple years, but I never actually quit dipping. I was still dipping every now and again, like, you know, if I didn't want to go smoke a cigarette, or I was really sick, and I just was like, no cigarettes today. You know, like, you get all congested with a cold or something, I'd just have me a fucking dip, and I don't know. That dip's always been there for me, you know. I don't know, I guess one thing about dipping is that it's always kind of reminded me of, like, a lot of the good times that I had in high school, because almost every single good time I ever had in high school, I was dipping. Yeah, I've probably had this dipping for like 9 or 10 minutes now. It's still just super juicy, super moist. You know, I'll probably end up keeping it in for another like half hour, 40 minutes, because I mean, it'll last that long for sure. Like, I did actually learn something really interesting. I was watching Joey Led's Dippin' 94. If you guys haven't seen his videos, check him out. He's got a lot of good ones. And he was doing a Skoal berry review. And he actually said that out of all the Skoal dips, I think berry was the one that had the least amount of nicotine, and I actually did not know that. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know why, but it was just kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, I haven't made a video in fucking like 4 or 5 days for you guys. Jeez, I've really been missing it, but like I said, you know, I fucking lost my phone on Friday and didn't have it all weekend. Finally got it back today, so I will be back on the dip video grind. I will probably end up doing the old Dr. Pepper tomorrow, because hopefully I can still do it with this Skoal straight. It shouldn't make that much of a difference, because everybody says it's just cherry and straight. Everybody else just uses Grizzly, but we'll see what happens with the Skoal. So, you know, if you guys enjoyed the video, give me a nice big thumbs up. Keep my videos going. You know, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. If there's anything particular you guys want to see in the comments, fucking let me know. I will definitely probably try to get it done. Definitely gonna try to get that, or at least try to find some nasal snuff tomorrow. If I can't find it, like at a gas station or a tobacco store, I'm probably just gonna have to order some on northerner.com. If you guys haven't checked out Northerner, go ahead and do that. If you guys don't have a fucking mud jug, get you one. Mudjug.com. I'll probably leave a link there in the description below. So, as always, guys, pack a lip and spit some dip.